Hey, welcome back. Join us as we move about 20 nautical miles up to the North Cumberland Island, where we will wait out a tropical storm before heading to Charleston. Hi, I'm Cookie, and this is my husband, Jay. We go on sailing adventures and hope you'll join us as we sail with our 4 pets we call the tail crew: Andy, Scout, Oscar, and Cheddar. Come along and enjoy some fun. So on our way to North Cumberland Island, we do have our sails up, but we are not getting a lot of help for the wind, so we also have our motors on. Now we are continuing to try to move up the east coast for hurricane season, and although this is a small jump of just 20 nautical miles, we are going to wait out a tropical storm in a little cove over here where we have a little bit of protection from the wind and rising waters. Hopefully it'll protect us a little bit from the tropical storm coming. It's not supposed to get that close to us here, but we never know if the weather's actually going to change or not. So we're going to see how this goes. You can see Jay here adjusting the sails, and although sailing with us is all about teamwork, we do have a little competition going on most of the time. When I am on watch, I will adjust the sails that Jay did to see if I can get just a little bit faster speed out of him, and he actually does the same. Now, we are pretty competitive with each other, and since we've been learning how to sail, this has been a huge way for us to increase our skills and do a little competition. So it's always a lot of fun to see who can get the most out of our sails. And you can see here Scout and Andy are enjoying the beautiful sunset as we put our anchor down in North Cumberland Island, also known as Terrapin Cove. Now the entrance was a little rough because we didn't time it just right. We were going in with the outgoing tide, which made it a little bit of a rough ride, but we arrived safely, and we are at anchor for the night. Now on the map we are that little blue dot, and we are still in Georgia. Now this morning we noticed after breakfast, while Jay's working on the turbine still, we have a pod of dolphins all around us. They are playing, they are actually circling the boat, watching the dogs, listening to the dogs, and we are having an absolute ball just in awe of watching these dolphins play. They actually came right back up to the sugar scoop. Of course, I did not have my camera up there, but there were 3 of them. They poked their noses out of the water and decided to check us out. And Andy and Scout are a little bit tired from running around the boat today, and but man, those dolphins are actually so awesome. Where'd they go? Huh? Where'd he go? Now we did have a little bit of a storm pass through this morning after breakfast, and we had this beautiful rainbow afterwards. When we're at anchor for any length of time, one of the things we have to make sure we do is manage our resources. So when we get groceries, we buy a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables and milk products, and a lot of times we go through those first, and then we have a large cache of canned goods as well as dry goods and frozen foods that we try to meal plan and maximize every bit of what we have. And also, while we're anchored out, we have to watch our diesel And on cloudy days like this, we have to manage our solar power, as well as our trash. We put trash inside of trash, inside of trash, crush our cans, rinse our cans to minimize bugs. And so while I am doing that and doing a little bit of meal planning, we are continuing to watch the weather as that tropical storm continues to pass by. We are enjoying this beautiful sunset this evening, but we are actually awaiting some pretty serious storms. That tropical storm is going to pass by maybe within a mile of us, so we are going to get some huge winds tonight and probably some pretty big storms. So we are making sure we've got all our safety gear together and watching our anchor, watching the wind, and hanging out until the storm passes so we can continue moving north. It's about 3 a.m. and the storm is here. We've got according to satellite, the tropical storm is to our east, a little bit northeast of us, and it is starting to pass through. The winds are around 30 to 40 knots, and we are just right now pretty much spinning in circles on anchor. But at least our anchor is holding, and we are getting a lot of lightning. So we are going to hang out here until the storm passes and assess what the weather is before we head to Charleston. Join us on the next episode, hopefully, as we get to move further north.